This is Doug Walker. You're watching The Crazy House, Crazy McCormick.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the Crazy House. I am Crazy McCormick, but you already knew that. How's everybody going on this week? Hope everybody had a good week this week. Mine was killer. Mine was absolutely killer. Had a good week with work. I made $1,200. And I also got ChatGPT to crack the fucking Konami code when it concerns being a self-employed person doing this and Twitch and driving full-time, making that fucking Skrilla. I cracked the code. So, on top of that, there was some other shit that ended up fucking... What the hell is up with my camera? Like, why is it only showing me from, like, show some man boobs? Stupid camera. I have to at least represent the fucking t-shirts that I buy at these shows on this show, so that way I can claim them as a tax write-off. Anyways, this has been a very interesting week. Aside from that, I saw that Happy Gilmore 2 came out on Netflix. I ended up watching that. It was awesome as shit, like seeing a lot of stars that were on that shit. Eminem's in that bitch. MJF is in that shit. Of course, fucking, you got, obviously, fucking Adam Sandler and all of his friends that are all up on there. Even a cameo appearance from Rob Schneider, which I thought was awesome. Guy Fieri or Violent J without the makeup. One of those two. I'm not really sure yet. Yes, exactly. Jackass. And there was even a throwback to that in that movie. But you got to check it out. If you got fucking Netflix, check that out. And also today, before the show, since I had a little bit of free time, I decided to go and watch the new fucking Fantastic Four movie. I was hoping it was fantastic. I didn't think it was that fantastic, but I thought it was good for what it is. So I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything like that because I don't really want to bore you with too many of the fucking details. Aside from that, not really a whole lot of shit going on in my own personal world, except for a couple of things that really hit me fucking hard in the fucking cockles of my heart. Which we go on to our first fucking topic of discussion. The celebrity deaths. The first one, Malcolm Jamal Warner, ended up being found dead. If you don't know who this is Theo from The Cosby Show. As a kid, growing up without a father, I used to fucking rely on The Cosby Show to teach me the ways of being a fucking man. Unfortunately, though, because of Bill Cosbying, and we find out about it way later in the future, I don't know if that's really something that can be fucking said in a positive light. However, Theo, on the other hand, was actually a very good role model, but unfortunately, he was found dead, drowned at the shores of Costa Rica. So when my mom ended up texting me to tell me that, she's like, somebody from The Cosby Show died. I was like, who? Malcolm Jamal Warner. And to be totally honest, I never really even knew his fucking real name. And I was like, who was he? Okay, because I know it wasn't Steve Urkel, and it wasn't even the same fucking show. And obviously, that's not Bill Cosby. And she goes, I think you recognize him. She sends me a picture, and I'm like, oh my god, fucking Theo died? This sucks because, like I said, as a child, I resonated with The Cosby Show. As a matter of fact, I didn't even call it The Cosby Show. I called it TV Dad when I was a kid. So it kind of fucking sucks ass that he's dead. But not as bad as some of the other ones that we came across. Now, before I say anything about the next person, I just want to say this: the least fucking relevant death to the most relevant death is probably the order in which I have to go. Kind of, okay. There is somewhat of a segue when it concerns a joke. Or a half joke, okay? So the next one we got to come up with. Now, this is weird because I've been seeing these on billboards. This motherfucker pops up on a billboard. Now, this isn't the exact same billboard that I saw myself. I saw one just like this on M6 here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And this one's from Roanoke, West Virginia, I think. However, nevertheless, I saw this and I flipped the fuck out because I recognize the lettering. 100% recognize the goddamn lettering. And I knew what this was. Because as we all found out, Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and I have to jack this from WWE because this is pretty much the best picture of Ozzy Osbourne that I could find. WWE actually picked a very good picture of Ozzy Osbourne. Now, this goes without saying the fact that we all know who Ozzy Osbourne is or was. He is and always will be the godfather of heavy metal, Black Sabbath, and his own solo work with alongside guitarists such as Randy Rhoads, Tony Iommi, and fucking that Viking dude that's the lead singer of Black Label Society. Zakk Wylde, that's who it is. So, so many fucking stories that anybody could say about Ozzy. And I saw this one person who I guess I could say is I am sort of a friend of his, friends with him, but not really because I think he's a fucking dickhead and he always has something negative and condescending to say, no matter what the subject is. And I just look at it and be like, look, dude, I don't give a shit about the fact that you know, are scarred from a fucking house fire. It doesn't give you a reason to be fucking negative to anyone and anything. Nevertheless, though, he ended up saying something about Ozzy Osbourne. He ended up saying, now all of a sudden, everybody's a fan of Ozzy Osbourne. Dude, I've been. My stepfather introduced me to Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. All right, as a matter of fact, my favorite song is, well, actually, I want to take a look at the chat. Let's gauge the chat while I talk. Chat, what song do you think is my favorite song from Ozzy Osbourne? So, anyways, I love seeing Ozzy Osbourne's career and everything, but like I said, homie ends up saying, now all of a sudden, everybody is a fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I said, dude, I've been a fan of Ozzy Osbourne, and I'm almost as much of a fan of Ozzy Osbourne as I am a fan of the Sharon needs to give ICP their $50,000 club. So, let's see. Some of the names are coming in. Okay, War Pigs, that's Church's favorite fucking song, and you can ask Church why. Yeah, that is the first one that would come to mind. Crazy Babies, no. Is that a combination of two songs? Because I know there's Crazy Train. Mr. Crowley, no. Iron Man, good song, but no. And I will say this: anybody who's trying to say, anybody who actually tries to say that Crazy Train is my favorite song just because of the name Crazy, nope. It's a tie. Okay? One of them is Bark at the Moon, and the other one, not Perry Mason, not Shot in the Dark, No More Tears. Am I going insane? No, yeah, not now. Yeah, aha, bizarre. I see what you did there, saying Crazy Train. But no, my two favorite songs, and it's a toss-up between Bark at the Moon and that's because of it being on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I loved tooling around on a motorcycle. I would literally just sit on the fucking bike and wait for that song to pop up before I started heading to the mission. Like, I would wait for Bark at the Moon to fucking pop up. And then the other song being No More Tears, and that's because I used to sing it all the fucking time at karaoke, and I love the way that the bass guitar plays in that song. I love the interlude. It's just a sign of the times going forward in reverse. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries. But nevertheless, it does kind of suck that a legend such as Ozzy Osbourne passes away, but you take a look at his life, man, he lived a very long, fucking fulfilling life. Spun Bros, no you can't. Simple as it is, no you can't. Now this hit hard because, like, I was introduced to Ozzy Osbourne when I was in my early teens, like I want to say 13, 14 years of age. That's when I really started to understand different styles of music and Ozzy and shit like that it was actually okay for you to listen to music outside of cultural norms. But then again, that's also Insane Clown Posse, because at the time when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old, I was listening to a lot of Green Day. and whatever was playing on their fucking radio. But when I listened to Black Sabbath, We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll, that was it for me. And then and then after that, also Blizzard of Oz. But yeah, Sharon, you still owe ICP $50,000 for charity. You know, just put it in ICP's name. That's all you got to do, and then let them know. Now this hit hard, okay? But this struck a fucking teenager wound. The childhood wound, on the other hand, struck recently when Hulk Hogan was found fucking dead. Hulk Hogan died of a fucking heart attack just a few days ago. Now, I saw a video from somebody that basically said the same thing that Paul Heyman ended up saying about his feelings on Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit, as a performer, unbelievably phenomenal. But as a person, fuck him. But you cannot deny the power of the Hulkster. You cannot underestimate the American flag waving, say your prayers, take your vitamins, eat your vegetables, that red, white, and blue American, real American. Okay? He's American made. And you cannot deny this motherfucker touched your life as much as it did mine. Hulk Hogan was a staple, not just in professional wrestling, but also in mainstream media. He brought professional wrestling and fucking sports entertainment to the mainstream. I don't give a fuck what he said about Brooke Hogan's fucking boyfriend. I don't give a fuck what he did behind doors with fucking the Booty Man, Zodiac, Brutus the Barber, Beefcake. I don't care, all right? What I do care about is the legacy in professional wrestling that Hulk Hogan laid and the foundation that he put upon myself and many others. Plus him being the little ant, body slamming the big black ant onto a fucking cracker because I was that high up at the Pontiac Silverdome watching that match. I remember it like it's a fucking Mandela effect. All right. That's what I heard. I heard that it happened. I don't think it's fucking true, though. Dragon Slayer, he said one thing about one black person that does not necessarily mean that he is completely fucking racist, brother. Wrestling wouldn't be what it is today. If it would, like, think about this, Dragon Slayer, and tell me the truth, because I'm pretty sure I know the truth. If you were to erase Hulk Hogan from history, you would know jack nor shit about professional wrestling. Guaranteed that shit. Alright, I need to switch over to a different chat here, because, yep. Yeah, Hulk was a legend whether you liked him as a person or not. And like I said before, just the same thing that a lot of other people said. I'm very disappointed in some of the actions and some of the things that he has said and done behind closed doors and behind the scenes and shit. And yes, Hogan was kind of a prick. But so were a lot of people during his fucking wrestling era. It was cutthroat backstage. Hulk Hogan just happened to have the look, the physicality, and the fucking lacking skill set that Vince McMahon likes, alongside the fact that he was a big sweaty man, and Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men. Nevertheless, though, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. But I did come across this. It was actually from what I saw, and there's no real proof of this, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe Hulk Hogan ended up dying in the hospital due to cardiac arrest. And so there was a video that I came across, like somebody shared this. It's allegedly, it's the last fucking the last fucking video that Hulk Hogan ever fucking put out. And we're going to watch it.
Hulk Hogan speaks from his hospital bed
Brother.
prior to passing away.
Why did that sound almost like chills? Almost. Not exactly. It would have, if it was chills, it would have been like Hulk Hogan on a gurney, speaking days before his death.
Another day in the hospital.
Brother.
Stood up tight, which is pretty cool.
Brother.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
So I don't know what he's showing us here.
All these meds and all the medicine and all that stuff.
Okay.
My back's getting better.
Okay, so he went in for a neck surgery, I think, or a back surgery or something like that. From what I understand, he's been having back, hip, and neck issues for a very, very long time. But if you really think about it, if you're wrestling 300 days a year and it's back to back to back to back, fucking having to do the atomic leg drop, that puts a lot of pressure on your spine.
Really getting over this. Time to come back and take over. Another day in paradise. Thank you guys for being so cool.
Brother.
You were just awesome. All the comments today. I had a few writing nasty stuff about, me and.
Yeah, fucking Dragon Slayer. You should have just left the Hulkster alone. If you did not go into his fucking DMs and fucking yell, like, bigoted things to the Hulkster, he probably could be alive right now. You could be the reason why he's gone. How do you look at yourself?
My family, so I just blocked him. This is my forum. I got a bunch of friends and people that love me, and I love them on here, so I'm keeping them up to date on the inside scoops that's going down. And I'm really excited about getting out of the hospital. I've been doing a lot of thinking, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the nice things you said tonight about me. Talk to you soon. Love you guys.
And follow that with a whoop whoop. And following it along with this, Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. But I think the creme de la creme of the deaths of the week has to be the legend himself, Roddy Hogan. This is why it's at the top of the fucking list. Because it's Roddy fucking Hogan. If you don't know, if you're a juggalo and you don't know who Roddy Hogan is, brother, I don't have an ending to that sentence. Nevertheless, though, Roddy Hogan is actually one of the biggest, if not the biggest, fans of the Hulkster. He was the first person that I actually ever saw that when Hulk Hogan turned heel in WCW and ended up joining the Outsiders to be a part of the NWO, he fucking went to that show. The first show after that, the first episode of Nitro, after that bash at the beach when he turned heel. Actually, no, maybe it was like 2 episodes later. 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later. And they ended up being in Detroit, Michigan. Guess who was in the front row, dressed in NWO gear? Roddy fucking Hogan. You can go across like just about, like in the 90s, you can come across just about any Hulk Hogan related episodes of Raw, SmackDown, or fucking WCW Nitro, and maybe even Thunder. If they're in the Detroit area, Roddy Hogan is most likely in the front fucking row. So this is what they said, and this is actually courtesy of JCW's Facebook page. On behalf of everyone at Psychopathic Records, we would like to offer our deepest condolences to the family of Roddy Hogan. Roddy was an enigmatic figure in the world of professional wrestling. A lifelong fan of the sport, Roddy would often find himself front row in Detroit for many WWF events. It was here he would form a friendship with the Duke Violent J. And by the way, Roddy Hogan, if you've ever met him in real life while he was still alive, wonderful being. He is a kind-hearted soul. And I never got a chance to fucking see if he actually had ice cream in the ice cream trucks that he drove. And I don't know if that was like his actual job or if that was just like his preference of choice to be driving around in an ice cream truck in the middle of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and also don't forget that he did have a cameo appearance in JCW Volume 1 and Volume 3. but I'm not 100% sure if it was Volume 1. It could have been Roddy Hogan dressed as Hulk Hogan, or it could have just actually been Hulk Hogan off the fucking gas. Continuing along with this fucking post, though. Once ICP started running wrestling shows, Roddy was front and center for all. He would go on to become a legend in the Dark Carnival, being featured in various Easter eggs on CDs and DVDs over the years. In 2024, with the launch of JCW Lunacy, Roddy would find himself once again at the center of the Dark Carnival. He attended numerous JCW/ICP events, showing support both at shows and online. We will miss Roddy tremendously. Rest in power, Ninja. So, when you motherfuckers that are going to be going to the gathering, pour one for Roddy Hogan and post it on YouTube so that way I can fucking jack that off of your YouTube channel and I can make a collage. As long as I like you. Now, with that being said about finishing that up, we got to talk about some Detroit happenings, not just about the death of Roddy Hogan. But we also got to talk about the fact that they just recently announced Hallowicked. So this is going to be a 32nd annual of Hallowicked, and this is actually a pretty good picture considering some of the things that they have recently fucking released, or about to release. Now, this flyer does not really say much, except for the fact that it's in Detroit, Michigan, which is a herdurkadur, and October 31st, 2025, which is also kind of a herdurkadur. Where is it going to fucking be? Well, I saw another flyer and I couldn't find it, so maybe it's another Mandela effect, but I do believe that it said that it was going to be at the Masonic Temple. So once they start launching fucking tickets for that, get in on it. And if you don't, well, you're going to probably miss one hell of a show, because take a look at this fucking flyer. This flyer looks fresh as shit. It seems to have a much more serious tone than a lot of the ones from the past. I mean, you take a look at some of the other t-shirts and flyers that we've seen over the years. And the one that really jumps out in my head is the one where they dressed up as the Baseball Furies for Hallowicked. And then the night before that, which was like the Bloody Sunday episode or something, and they ended up fucking coming out, and it was like a crow theme or something like that. And spraying sheep's blood all over the fucking crowd and shit. Shaggy did say the Masonic Temple? Okay. But we do need to talk about some other stuff, but that's all the information that I got on Hallowicked. So if Shaggy has confirmed that it is at the Masonic Temple, then I'm just going to have to find a flyer that says that it's at the Masonic Temple. And possibly we might need to find out who the fuck is going to be opening up for that show. Keep your eyes absolutely fucking peeled, ninjas, and send me shit, because I'm getting sick and tired of having to do all of this shit last minute. Let a ninja know some shit. Anyways, we got to talk about some more shit. And I'm not talking about the stuff that I've already got set up right now. Because we got to talk about some future shit. So if you guys see something, I'm just going to have to put that plug out there, because I'm going to be looking for shit too. But if you see something that seems to be interesting enough for me to fucking talk about on this show, I'll check it out. I'll see if your assumption is correct. And you never know, it might actually be put up on there. You listen, 'cause news. Hell yeah. But we got to talk about the gathering. More shit has dropped, and a lot of shit has dropped. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Shaggy the Airhead being on, like, this is going to be the list of the ninjas that have just recently been added to the second stage. So this is one of them motherfuckers that I saw. I don't think I fucking talked about it before if it was around there earlier. So I don't know shit from Shinola when it concerns this, but I was actually happy to see that Shaggy the Airhead is getting a little bit of shine here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the description here for Shaggy the Airhead. Because, to my surprise, Shaggy the Airhead being on the second stage, nighttime by the way, but he's actually got a fucking description. He's got a fucking bio. Yeah, the Violent J wardrobe guy. Now, I actually seen this dude fucking perform when they were touring for that Three-Headed Monster tour, and he's actually pretty good. I do remember when Lazy and Crazy first came out as a clothing line, and I'm like, why you gotta do me like that, bro? Gotta make my word fucking popular, but more popular than the guy who fucking already popularized Crazy on the fucking internet? Come on, bro. What the fuck? So, here's how it says. It's the man who wears many bucket hats. Like, this guy wears and that's not a false pretense. This dude wears bucket hats like fucking Bazaar used to wear shower caps. Let's see. He's back and on the attack. A little bit lazy, a little bit crazy. All two halves of the same juggalo. That's called being a stoner. It's called reefer madness, fam. It's Shaggy the Airhead. We're talking about the man who will pull a beat out of the clear blue sky, throw it down, then skateboard all over it for the love of the game. His irreverent style on the mic mirrors his cartoon aesthetic. Which, honestly, like, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that fucking merch, but I think it looks cool on some people. And coming straight from the Juggalo culture, he has a connection to the audience unlike any other. Because he's a very nice guy. He is a gentleman's gentleman. So who's ready to come get goofy with the Greeper God himself? If you're down with Shaggy the Airhead, let him hear it the way he likes to hear it, with a loud and proud whoop whoop. That's all I'm giving you right now. Unfortunately, I have to try to do what I can to muster up and save as much fucking energy as I possibly can for the sake of the gathering of the Juggalos. But I'm honestly, I'm a little, I am, but I'm not surprised at the same time, you know, that he's going to be doing his thing at the gathering of the Juggalos. It seems as if, like, he is part of the Chapter 17 family, so of course he's going to get a spot. But this one I was actually happy to see because, like, I actually hung out with these guys during the TPE era, when TPE was on the rise and they were actually cool for a fucking hot second, blowing up in the YouTube Juggalo community until shady shit started fucking going down. But nevertheless, it did actually cause me to get introduced to Free Will. These guys are actually pretty fucking cool in real life. Very grounded and down to earth. And I'm happy to see that they are back in effect up on this shit. I don't have a thought about Hogan's TNA run. I never watched TNA all that much. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the description that they put up in here for Free Will. From the mean streets of New York City to the dusty trails of the gathering grounds, the brightly lit killers called Free Will are back to remind you why they're the shit. The world of Dark Trap is like a maze, and Meth and Mage are like a couple of degenerate minotaurs running wild and causing ruckus all throughout the underground. Like, these dudes are fucking down to earth off the stage. They are chill as fuck. I cannot stress that fucking enough. Let's see, that TNA run was irrelevant and not needed. Actually, I have to agree with the Dragon Slayer's gay doppelganger. With lyrics as cerebral as they are savage and beats that range from rump shakeable to a human meat grinder, Free Will is the kind of runaway success story we love to see. Brace yourself, because these two Dayglow super ninjas are about to hit a lick in your brainstem, then party to epic proportions at the gathering of the Juggalos. That picture, though, is pretty fucking interesting, if you ask me. Why does it remind me of a fucking muck that was in Creepshow 2? And then this other dude's got a fucking chicken leg, or a turkey leg, or whatever the fuck, and some snakes that kind of looks like a piece of dirty rope or shit or something in his mouth. But nevertheless, I'm going to be interested. I hope to God that I'll be able to get through that shit. I'm hoping that I'll be able to see the music video of whatever it is that they're going to be posting. But I definitely got to fucking rush through. And people need to stop dying so that way I can do less news and more reaction videos. Alright, so let's go to the next one. And I'm happy to see this happen. Misery and the Spanish side are back. Hell's fucking yeah. When you think legend, okay, this is the other motherfucker that was in Psychopathic that put a stamp on the capabilities of other people coming to Psychopathic. Now, I love that Para La Isla, that Para La Isla EP. I used to bump that shit, even though I didn't understand what half the shit he was fucking saying because I don't speak Spanish. Oh my god, Dragon Slayer, you stupid fuck. Did you not hear what I just said? I called him your gay doppelganger. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Bizarre 17, because like that made it even better. Like being able to fucking get the hookup. And by the way, I have that exact same shirt. I'm just putting that out there. I have this exact same shirt, and I wanted to wear it for the show tonight, but I couldn't find it at the last second. But also at the same time, it seems to have like a different size neck hole, and it really rubs up against my neck, and it feels fucking weird. But nevertheless, yeah, through all of the shit that happened quite a few years ago, with a certain beard, it actually, and some other people trying to involve themselves in dumb fuckery drama back in the day, it actually created a friendship between myself and a few others alongside with Spanish side. And I thought that was actually fucking cool. Like, Fuego was in here last week, and I'm pretty sure that he was like trying not to fucking be like, did you hear the news, dog? Because at the time, no, I did not. I unfortunately only hear the news when everybody else hears the fucking news. But I'm glad to see that fucking Misery's going to be doing the damn thing. But like, is it just going to be Misery, or is it going to be the entire fucking Spanish side? You know what I'm saying? Misery is Umo's uncle. Isn't Umo from fucking Spain? He's got Puerto Rican heritage. Come on, Swill. Anyways, here's the description. With 25 years of gathering greatness under our belts, we are proud to rock with a man who was there from the very beginning, which is true. He was there for the first two gatherings. I actually met Misery at the gathering in 2002. There was some weird fucking rumors going on about Misery, and I heard them from Choco, but I did not believe them for a fucking second. I'm just putting that out there. If you know the time frame, then you know the time frame of what it is that I'm talking about, and those rumors were fucking bullshit. We are talking about the OG ride of Misery. I thought the OG rider would be, I don't know, Twin Gats. You know what I'm saying? They spoke. See, yeah, he knows what up knows what I'm fucking saying. Yeah, there's a completely different sound in Umo's voice and fucking and listening to Misery. Misery, it has that Puerto Rican Bronx accent, bruh. But and on top of that, if you really listen to him when he's fucking talking and shit, dude's got a smooth, like back in the day, I remember talking to him, he had a smooth fucking voice. Since the very beginning, Misery has repped the Bronx and Spanish side in equal measure, all rounded out with a heavy dose of Juggalo love. Through countless albums and mixtapes, including the classic Para La Isla, I know I said that wrong, Para La Isla, on Psychopathic Misery has painted a picture of real-life struggle and perseverance alongside a steadfast pride of his Puerto Rican identity through his rap lyrics. He is a very proud Puerto Rican. And I don't know, maybe I fucked up that word twice. Is it Isla or Ila? I don't remember. Like I said, I am too white for this shit. This unwavering, true to himself dedication has captured the attention of juggalos for decades, and now he is bringing it all home at the Gathering of Legends. Let's hear it one more time for Misery. And let's be honest with ourselves here. This is a better choice. Between some other fucking rappers that could have possibly been here at the Gathering of Legends if they just kept their goddamn mouth shut. And shut the fuck up. And shut the fuck up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, this one actually came as a surprise to me because I would have thought that this was a fucking shoo-in for main stage, but no. Not only is it second stage, but it's second stage at night. The homie Darby O'Trill has been fucking downgraded to second stage. Yeah, if they just fucking marched, this wouldn't be a problem. Well, that and Otis. But are you fucking kidding me? I mean, don't get me wrong, like Darby, I guess you could say is, I guess in comparison to a lot of people, kind of green. But maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the case is that Darby ended up fucking, maybe they had to sit Darby down and be like, look, we love you. Come here, let me give you a hug. I'll run my fingers through your hair and let you know, fam, that we have so many surprises coming up on main stage. We're going to have no choice but to put you on the second stage. But you're going to be on second stage with a bunch of the nighttime boys, and then you got a lot of good nighttime boys that are going to be up there with you. And Shovelmane could have just been like, all right. Darby's new video is fire. I haven't seen it yet. I was kind of hoping to check it out sometime soon. But as of right now, the video that they have up on here is Skullbone Soccer, which is actually a very good fucking music video, even though it was for Garden. But anyways, yeah, let's hear what they got to say about the Shovelmane. Which I love that dude. And I love the fact that he recognizes me every time I fucking show up at a show. I don't know why, but it just gives me a good feeling. And it's been that way since Three-Headed Monster. Anytime I come up to him, I give him a fucking dap and a hug and stuff like that, and it's all love. I love that about Darby. Because Darby is one of us. He is a juggalugalo. He is trill as fuck. But anyways, here's the description. Because surprisingly, there is a description, I guess maybe not surprising. By the time you hear the shovel scrape the supple earth, it's too late. Your body is his. Your body belongs to the creek now. The wait is over, juggalos. It's time to welcome to the Gathering of Legends, Darby O'Trill. From under the high-hatcheted moon of Chapter 17, like a dream demon or a summer camp slasher, Darby O'Trill emerges in something lethal and legendary. His new wicked raps are a darkly psychedelic, cerebral jaunt through nightmare landscapes of every single color. And the juggalos absolutely love him for it. Come rock with the Shovelmane, and your life will never be the same at the Gathering of Legends. I like that line. I mean, it's a little bit of a corny fucking rhyme, but I like it. I don't know. Maybe it's the dad energy in all of it. I don't know. But I think that this is going to have to be one of those ones that I have no choice but to see. So, Shovelmane, expect to see me at that fucking performance. I will be there, and I will try to get there to front row. If I can. Really depends on how much fucking dead energy I have left in me at 2:30 in the morning, according to what he said on Facebook. All right, now this was the shocker. This was the big shocker that made me look at this and be like, okay, this is why Darby is on second stage? Fucking Wacko the Kid has been thrown on main stage. Are you fucking serious? Wacko's the new kid. Have him earn his stripes. But then again, I don't know if he was on, last year and he might have done something else prior to that. But yeah, let's just take a look at what this says. Alright, so here's what they say on here about Wacko the fucking Kid. He just did 2 back-to-back tours with ICP. I know, Jay has been pushing this kid very fucking hard. And plus, he does that airhead shit, so it's obvious that he's Jay's new fucking plug. You might have to rock a pair of shades or risk going blind until your eyes adjust to the shine of Wacko the Kid. This self-made juggalo from the 818 is the dictionary definition of schooling it. Freak in the industry from one side to the next, all while rocking the Hatchet Man around his neck. I'm pretty sure that's courtesy of the same people that fucking sell all the fucking bling to a lot of the fucking juggalos. Yeah, he's definitely the fucking new weed man. When Wacko takes the stage, he's taking you to school by relaying his personal experiences as a hustler. With all the struggle and triumph that comes with it, gathering season is a time of celebration, so put your cups up and whoop whoop one time for Wacko the Kid. I'm going to be totally honest here. I watched his fucking stage performance at Balla's in Cleveland. I wasn't really impressed. And then after the set, he ended up fucking going on the floor and kicking it with all of us. Like, he stood in front of me as I was sitting there watching Insane Clown Posse. I didn't really care for him, but then again, it was almost like, okay, I gotta take a piss. This is a good opportunity. Sorry, not sorry, but that's kind of how I feel. That's how I felt about it. But I can't deny that he has a good fucking hustle. He has that fucking oomph in the hustle line. So, I mean, in reality, I guess it doesn't necessarily matter whether or not he's actually fucking good in my eyes. Jay sees something in him. But does he deserve the fucking main stage? He's going to have to impress me to get my fucking stamp of approval. And so far, the indicator is running low. So, do it to it, Lars. I'm not trying to be hateful. I'm just being blunt and honest. But we got some more fucking flavor outside of performances. We've got some other fresh shit coming up for the Gathering of the Juggalos. It's just recently been announced that we are going to have a live streamed episode of JCW Lunacy at the Gathering of the Juggalos on Triller. So this is going to be the Tuesday night Lunacy episode. And as you can see, there is a lot of fucking people that are going to be up in this bitch. You can see a lot of the mainstay players that are up in this motherfucker. So this is going to be live at the Gathering of the Juggalos from 10 to midnight at what they're considering to be the JCW Pavilion. So this is going to be going on prior to night 1 and night 2 of what I assume to be fucking Bloody Mania. Let's take a look at the fucking description. Before the festivities officially begin, we're starting the Gathering of the Juggalos 25th anniversary off with a bang. Tuesday, August 12th, from 10 p.m. to midnight, there will be a very special JCW Lunacy showcase at the Legend Valley grounds. The over-the-top, larger-than-life superstars of JCW are showing out in full force to christen the Gathering grounds with the sounds of turnbuckle-based action, hard slams on the canvas. This epic display of JCW badassery will be be taped live for the Triller TV network. So come join the crowd and show the world it goes down gathering style when JCW takes it to the ring. Now, it really depends on what's fucking going on. That's just the way I'm fucking looking at it. However, I guess we got some other side shows that are going to be popping up, though. Aside from Big Silva and the other shit, we got this Bizarro World thing. So this really doesn't fucking say much, so I guess it's just going to have to come with description for the hopes that it actually makes sense with what I'm about to fucking read. Well, they're probably going to live stream the episode of JCW, and then Bloody Mania is going to be the pre-tape. So, it says, in the heart of the ancient valley where the stars seem to hang low enough to touch, there lies a mystical haven known only to those who seek magic beyond the mundane. Fire breathers line the... Oh, it's that shit. Okay. Fire twirlers and fucking all that other shit. Fire breathers line the paths with molten arcs of flame that dance like spirits. Stupid fucking headset. How do you work? We need CZW and Weed Whackers. Dude, fucking Sick Nick Mondo has actually talked about that shit. That was not fun, according to what he said. Not literally, not verbatim, just paraphrasing. Anyways, yeah, fire breathers line the paths of molten arcs of flame that dance like spirits in celebration. Their movements a symphony of danger and grace. At night, performers twirl blazing staffs and hoops under moonlit skies. It's that shit, and it's probably somewhere in the gathering. Maybe the same place it's been the last few times that I've seen it. Casting hypnotic shadows across the open ground where dreamers gather. The air hums with the energy of crystals, incense, and whispered chants, inviting wanderers into deep moments of reflection or sudden bursts of inspiration. No, that's over at the kiosk that sells airheads. Come gather to watch flow artists, Nagisaki, circus performers, Dead City Circus Sideshow and Circus Days, live mural painters, Don Mega, fortune tellers, Violet Imagery, and more come together to provide spiritually inspired entertainment. However, here everyone is welcomed: painters, poets, jugglers, and storytellers, each soul encouraged to step into the circle and share their spark with a crowd that believes in wonder. Now, I'm obviously not going to fucking do something like that. I might see it in passing, but even though a lot of people that do believe in that kind of stuff, like they, like the whole energy within the crystals and shit, like this crystal is for this energy and stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, energy is energy, all right? Energy is neutral in my personal perspective. It's just about where you focus and how you focus said energy. So maybe the crystal thing is kind of a helpful mind fuck, but other than that, I don't know. I don't want to get too churchy on you, because we got some other stuff that we got to talk about, and I don't know if I actually talked about this before, but this has apparently popped up. The Hell's a Poppin' Circus Sideshow. So we've got another one of these motherfuckers. The last time I saw one of these, the chick ended up taking a power drill to the pussy. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled to the stage and prepare to be amazed for the mind-bending, mesmerizing, death-defying, boundary-breaking spectacle of the Hell's a Poppin' Circus Sideshow. For 15 years, these provocateurs of old-school carny tradition have been pulling off killer performances at some of the largest festivals and concerts around the world in the same fashion that makes the metalcore scene so hard. Okay, you may actually have my attention. Now we're super proud and honored to bring them to where their art form will be the most appreciated, the Gathering of Legends. You'll be on the edge of your seat witnessing fire play, physical feats that defy imagination, human oddities, and much, much more. And I fucked that, human oddities. And they'll be pulling this off for not one, but two full performances, because we had enough money to pay them for 2 days. Tree fitty. It's the classic heartbeat of the circus with a kicked up rock and roll attitude that you will have to see to believe. So basically, it's the fucking Juggalo Pain Olympics. I got nothing else after that. However, we got to go into competitions. Guess what's back? Back again. Shade is back. Tell a friend. Eat some wings. Barf them up. Have that pain hit your esophagus. Because that's going to fucking happen, and I can't wait to see that shit again, because that was fun. Watching my boy and his homies as they were fucking with people trying to eat hot wings and teasing the shit out of them. So yes, I am happy to say that the 17 Layers of Hell's Pit Hot Wing Contest is back, especially since they better fucking have more sauce, more taco sauce. I need to get 2 bottles of fucking hot sauce. Boof Shades hot sauce? Hell fucking no. I definitely need to get more hot sauce from them guys though. So Demise, you better fucking get a new order of fucking Juff sauce, because I definitely need that to put it on a taco. I ran out of that shit like 2 months in, and I'm missing the flavor. I also need to get 2 bottles. Yeah, so that motherfucker better have the hookup. 2 bottles of Juff sauce, 2 bottles of 17th layer. God damn it. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need some more shit. But anyways, yeah, so let's take a look at this. So it's going to be Spaz, Scarlet, Shade, and Demise. This is going to be the 2nd annual Capsicum Squad presenting 17 Layers of Hell's Pit Hot Wing Eating Contest. So as of right now, Scarlet is the current champion. She ended up winning because everybody else ended up bowing out. So basically you have to try to dethrone Scarlet, the Hot Wing Queen. The winner will receive a prize bundle and become an honorary Capsicum Squad member. Day 1, it's going down August 13th, 5 p.m. at the Epic Stage. So arrive 30 minutes early for contest entry. First 12 contestants in line will hit the stage. And apparently they're also going to be doing a special guest having DJ Clay, because Clay was actually there last year as well. Oh shit. All contestants must sign a death waiver before event. We are not responsible for any injuries due to this contest. Now, what I loved about this was not just the contest, but in watching Shade fuck with people. Like, he's literally got a 2-liter of blueberry raspberry Faygo, and he's waving it in front of motherfuckers, like trying to offer people water and milk. And after that was done, he ends up telling me, I don't know if was I too much of a dick? And I was like, dude, I don't think you were enough of a dick. I think you need to go harder next time. Okay. Anyways, here's what it says. Since the dawn of hell, there has been a competition so wretched and brutal that the devil himself cowers in fear. This contest is known as the 17 Layers of Hell's Pit Hot Wing Eating Contest and has recently been hosted by the only place insane enough to have it, the Gathering of the Juggalos. Contestants will have the opportunity to step up to the challenge to dethrone the current title holder, Scarlet the Hot Wing Eating Queen. The group is formed around this hellish competition, is known as the Capsicum Squad, Shade, Spaz, Demise, and Scarlet, and they are looking for the 5th member to join this group. The devil himself will not sign the death waiver needed to enter this competition, but will you? If so, show up 30 minutes before 5 p.m., so be there by 4:30. Swill, Complex, Mothra, Church, I'm hoping to see you guys there, because I think Swill's got the face of a motherfucker that could eat some hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Complex Mothra, you do too. Church, you know you're in the circle, homie. You and I both know what they have isn't layer 17. I mean, I've eaten the 17 layer hot sauce. I enjoy it. But they fuck with But like, here's the thing though. Like, the Juff sauce is tasty, very vinegary. I love that shit. The 17th layer is very thick, and it's a good combination of a lot of hot sauce. However, it ain't shit like the bomb. And that is one of the sauces that they will actually put on the fucking chicken. Like, I fear the bomb. Like, I know that I don't have the fucking hairy nuts to be able to go into this contest, so I'm just gonna sit in the back and watch and laugh at people freak the fuck out because they tried to act like a badass and then turned out that their fucking dick hair is getting burned off by this hot sauce. Because that shit's funny. By the way, first and second place will receive a cash prize and a mystery bundle. What's interesting is that going on to the next thing, I talked about this last week. I was like, okay, they have the regular painting contest with Tom Wood and shit. They're most likely going to have to fucking bring this back, and they did. The body and face painting contest. Juggalos are some of the most legendary creatives on the planet, and that's just facts. Okay, I agree with that. This amazing competition celebrates both the artist and the canvas by giving them a format to create and showcase great art. Painting on titties and nipples. We supply the body paint, you supply the model. From there, you have 60 minutes to craft an amazing design to wow our judges and show us the full extent of your talents. They will be scoring you based on artists' ability, creativity, and amount of exposed skin used. So if you can just paint a full motherfucker, awesome. The less exposed skin, the better. First prize includes a Gathering of the Juggalo Gold plaque, rare Gathering of the Juggalo's amulet, and a $200 gift certificate. Second place gets a $100 gift certificate and the amulet. Third place gets the amulet and $50. Those wishing to compete should show up at least 15 minutes before the contest begins. Now, I'm not huge on painting, but I know some people who are and should do that and should be there, and if they're not, then it's a problem. All right, next up, this I thought was very weird. Like, why would you have it so, like, that's all you're fucking seeing? Not even a description, or this is it. So, like, what the fuck is this? Camp Diamond's legendary scavenger hunt. Juggalos, ninjas, and wildlings of every camp and clan, this is a call to adventure. Presented before you is a legendary scavenger hunt culminated by the elite minds of Camp Diamond with the purpose of enchanting or enhancing your gathering, boosting your karma, or having unforgettable, albeit questionable, experiences. The QR code presented below will go live on Wednesday, August 13th at noon with a full scavenger hunt list. Yes, 17 layers is the shit, Chance. Then, throughout the gathering, you will need to use pure ninja tactics to search high and low, overcome fears and challenges, and somehow best all the other players by acquiring as much as you possibly can. Then, on Friday, August 15th at 4 p.m., all participants will assemble at the Spasmatic Hangout, where scores will be tallied to determine the top 3 winners who will win dope-ass prizes. Legends will arise, losers will cry. Do what it takes to establish yourself as a master of legendary tactics. We shall see, my delightfully bulbous friend. We shall see. So fat kids need apply. So there's the QR code. I actually forgot to save the QR code, but you can go to the juggalogathering.com and you can get it your fucking self. So that's going to be interesting. That's a good way to keep things hidden in mystery. And ninjas are going to have to fucking do a goddamn scavenger hunt. That's fucking fresh. What is the antithesis of fresh, at least to me, is the fact that we're going to have a fucking arm wrestling contest at the Gathering of Legends. The Carnage at the Carnival Legendary Arm Wrestling Tournament. The King of Horrorcore. Wait. I don't see Skits Craven anywhere. Call your mom. Anyways, here's what the description says, even though we already know what a fucking arm wrestling contest is. We all watched that one fucking movie with Fred Savage playing Sylvester Stallone's fucking kid. So we know about arm wrestling. Are you ready for a chaos-filled battle of pure power, savagery, and technique? What's more epic than going mono-y juggalo with your opponent, gripping their Christmas ham-sized fist, then looking that ninja square in the eye and trying to take that sucker down? If you got what it takes, then sign up and get ready to go all over the top in front of a rabid juggalo audience. You know, for a lot of people who think that they're very badass, and yet they just sit here and talk shit on the internet, I would like to see if they would actually have the nuts to fucking do something like this. I'm well enough mature and secure in my own fucking masculinity, despite being an absolute fucking nerd, that I don't need to do this. I don't have nothing to prove. But a lot of people who have open mouths on the internet and gather seem to. I'm just putting that out there. Just saying. This is a single elimination tournament with two men's weight classes, 0 to 199 and 200 plus pounds, with women's class being an open weight free-for-all. Hosted and moderated by the World Arm Wrestling League's own and fellow juggalo, Daniel Killadee Lawrence, who crushed the 176-pound weight class in multiple arm wrestling organizations, WAL, USAF, and UAL. USAF, that's awesome. From 2012 to 2020, with special guest referee from St. Louis, Missouri, Bones Jackson from 86 Family. Okay. So we got actual people that are fucking in that particular circle. This is new, so it might be interesting to some, but me personally, I'm clutch. Anyways, prizes are a Gathering of the Juggalos trophy. Okay. Followed by a thumb war. See, that I can be down with. So, first place gets a Gathering of the Juggalos trophy, a rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet, and a $100 gift certificate. Second place gets just the amulet and $50. Those wishing to compete should show up at least 15 minutes before the contest begins. Make sure that you're able to go into the fucking porta potty and pump some fucking juice in your ass before this shit goes down. And I know that there's going to probably be a whole lot of fat kids that are going to think that they're badasses because they're fucking fat kids. That might end up getting shook because there are some juggalos out there who are cut like these guys. Just saying. Now this one, unfortunately has nothing to do with me, but I do think that it's pretty cool that it is back. So if you know, you know. The DCG-Con tournaments and Juggalo Bingo. So during this Dark Carnival Games super event, we have a plethora of gaming tournaments all running simultaneously. So get your nerdy on and join in for a chance to score awesome prizes, including some much sought-after Gathering of the Juggalos golden plaques. Something tells me that I didn't get a call from Rob because they just didn't have the money to fucking put a plaque up, because let's face it, my fucking NES tournament speed run competition was the shit, and a lot of people enjoyed it. It was actually a pretty good success. Unfortunately, it's not happening at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Maybe next year. I don't know, I might have to talk to Rob about it. Anyway, the description is this as follows. During this Dark Carnival Games super event, yeah, I already read that shit. So we have the Echo Side Heads Up Tournament. Battle it out in this elimination heads-up tournament to decide who is the ultimate and undisputed champion of Gathering of the Juggalos 2025. First prize gets a gold plaque, a set of 15 foil epic cards, the Shaggy Show promo card, and a rare Gathering of the Juggalo amulet. Second place gets the Shaggy promo card, the Shaggy Show promo card, and the rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet. That's actually pretty cool, especially if you're into Ecocide, because this is the only way that you're able to get new cards now, because somebody by the name of Rob Bruce, who shall remain nameless, hasn't come up with a whole new deck yet. Aren't we supposed to get a third fucking deck at some point? Come on, fam. We've only had 2, and I think both of them have not been selling at all that much. Quest for Shangri-La tournament, which I think we were supposed to get a revamp of that game, or a sequel, or something like that. That just never came around. Crush your opponents on your quest to reach Shangri-La in this elimination-style tournament. Love Quest for Shangri-La. Quest for Shangri-La is a very fun game, but in some cases it's hard to determine what the actual fucking rules are in tournament form. I don't know. Nevertheless, though, there are a lot of people who do compete in these fucking things. I know King B does. Actually, King B, fucking, as far as I know, he ends up doing Shangri-La and Ecocide. And he won a couple of things at DCG Con this year, too. So first place gets a gold plaque, $50 gift certificate, and rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet. Second place gets a $50 gift certificate and the amulet. Those wishing to play should show up at least 15 minutes before the tournament begins and need to know how to play to compete. Next, we got the Texas Hold'em tournament. Let's just face it, we all know what fucking Texas Hold'em is. I mean, how many times has Jennifer Tilly won a fucking bracelet over that shit? Like twice? We know what fucking Texas Hold'em is. So I'm not even going to go into the description. First place, you get a plaque, $100 gift certificate, and a specialty amulet. Second place, you get the $50 gift certificate and the amulet. Third place, just the amulet. Those wishing to play should show up at least 15 minutes before the tournament begins and need to know how to play and deal to compete. You should show up 15 minutes prior. After that, we've got Morton's List Legends Among Us. And Among was spelled wrong. Tournament. Join us for an exhilarating tournament of Morton's List, where each inner circle will be thrust into an unpredictable and thrilling adventure. Participants will navigate the unknown landscapes of random reality as they embark on a quest of legendary proportions, and in the process, they tap into the qualities they possess that make them truly legendary beings. First place for each member of the winning inner circle, $25 gift certificate, and a rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet. Juggalos can't spell. Juggalos can't read, bro. This is all coming off the dome, so to speak. So the last but not least of this, surprisingly, we don't have Juggalos Against Sanity. We have the Juggalo Bingo. The tension building game of chance is tried and true for all ninjas of all ages. Find out if the balls will drop in your favor or in your girl's mouth, so you can be the first to shout out bingo. 6 winners will receive a $25 gift certificate and rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet. And that's all the stuff that we have fucking caught up. Now, we do have a little bit of a video. This is sent to me via Don Chaos, where Shaggy apparently was talking about some shit.
It's a rap on the nut, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that.
Do you know what he's saying? I think I know what he's saying, but do you know what he's saying? You know what I'm saying? Swear to God, it's a fucking Midwest thing.
I'm just gonna say this, man. If you like our old school shit, you're gonna love this fucking record.
Well, there's a lot of us that do like this old school shit. So, which is interesting to me because, like, they have done so much over the whole second deck. There have been so many different styles of hip hop and different avenues that they have tried to take in this realm of fucking rap. And so I guess they decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep it OG.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to fucking love it if you like our old school shit. And I know I'm always like, people are like, you need to make another record like Malenko. And I'm just like, well, Malenko's out there to hear a record like Malenko and shit like that. But this record is the closest you're going to get to like some first 6 Jokers card sound and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not all like that, but there's some shit on there where you're going to be like, God damn, this is like some fucking 90s shit or something.
I'm kind of hoping that that's the case. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, the Naught's a rap. Like, they wrapped it up. Know what I'm saying? You know what he's saying? Does anybody know what anybody's saying? I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't fucking know. But it's fucking, it's insane. I don't even know how to fucking speak on it yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's so fresh and so new. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's got a little bit of something for everybody on there. And it's fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the shit.
Like, if there's not a fucking stamp of approval for Shaggy 2 Dope to say, the album that I helped fucking record is dope. You know what I'm saying? I see what you did there, Swill. Good job, bro. You're like, you got to check this out. You got to check this record out. I mean, I'm on it, and I rapped over it, but it's the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait till motherfuckers hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know ain't going to be one motherfucker. It's impossible. It's going to be for somebody to be like, yeah, it was okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's been said for every single album that has come out in this goddamn deck. All right? I said that with Bang Pow Boom when it first came out. It took a little bit of growing on me. I still hate the song Juggalo Island to this day. The same thing was when fucking Mighty Death Pop came out. I'm at that point where it's just like, okay, it's got to fucking grow on me. Missing Link, Lost and Found had to grow on me. Fearless Fred Fury, most of that had to grow on me. Fucking Yum Yum Bedlam tried to fucking grow on me, but not really. Like, honestly, with Yum Yum Bedlam, I liked it at the beginning, and now I don't really care. You know, it's just kind of, whatever. It just sounded like fucking Jay trying to impress a girl, is what it seemed like. But the Naught, okay, let's be honest here. This better not be fucked up.
That ain't gonna happen. You're gonna be like, God damn, this shit right here. This is that shit. You know what I'm saying? God bless.
All right. Man. You're telling me? So what you're saying is you're expecting me to know what you're saying. Now, if you take a look at the scroll underneath the fucking video box here, this is my feelings as of right now for the Naught. That the Naught is a ripoff of the villain of the Never-Ending Story. I swear to God, Jay was smoking pot, watching the Never-Ending Story on fucking Voodoo or some shit, and the mysteriousness of the nothing was like, yeah, that's the 6th. It's gonna be great. I just gotta change the name. And then he changed it to the Naught. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the Never-Ending Story is a good movie if you really want a fucking 10-year-old to have a fucking trauma bond with a horse. Nevertheless, though, turns out recently they ended up coming out with a fucking trailer for the Naught. I saw this on Facebook, and then I ripped it off of Facebook, so we're going to watch it together. This better not be fucked up. Okay. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? I'm a juggalo, not a gigolo. Ha! I told you. That's the concept. That's the fucking concept of this album. Okay, so that's the Naught. Kind of looks like a Gelgaman fucking fleshlight. And if you don't know that fucking reference, then I don't know what to tell you. Watch more South Park, I guess. The Gelgaman vagina is 3 feet wide with razor-sharp edges. And you expect us to have sex with that? It's a Gelgaman vagina fleshlight. The Naught. I.e. the Nothing. And here's the flyer for it that popped up around the same time. Insane Clown Posse presents the 6th Joker's card of the second deck. The Naught. And so the tagline of this album is, if there's no afterlife when you die, were you ever alive at all? So basically what? Going into a fucking black hole. You die, like, and to be totally honest, like, it's not too fucking surprising, because it obviously is going to talk about death, similar to the way things were to end the first deck. You have to exit the fucking second deck in the same fashion, just with another outlook on it. In this case, instead of when you die, you either go to heaven, Shangri-La, or Hell's Pit. In this case, it's like, doesn't matter if you're good or bad. When you die, that's it. Lights out. That's how I'm kind of looking at this. Now, if you think about this too, in the aspect of the entirety of the second deck, it does speak a lot about life and living and having life lessons with each Joker card. But now, you end it with this, where it basically says everything that you've done in life practically means nothing. When you die, your life means nothing. You have nothing. You are done, lights out, blah, blah, blah. Now, me personally, I don't believe that, but it is a good idea for a hypothetical. But there is one thing that does really tie in all of the life lessons when it concerns the second deck of the Joker cards. Time. And that is a theme, an ongoing theme that Jay has been putting into Bang Pow, everything from Bang Pow Boom till now. Time catches all of us, surpassing everything. Goes back to a thing that Isham once said back in the day. The only thing that a person can do to you really is take away your time and make it meaningless. So if you really think about it, this album could possibly be raising the question, what are any of us fucking doing? Are we really fucking just living to die later and have life mean absolutely nothing? Or are you going to take those life lessons from the previous Joker cards, or are you going to apply them to your fucking life? You know what I'm saying? And live to live, not live to just die at the end of it all. And that's one of the reasons why Violent J has done things throughout this era when it concerns fucking talking about the law of attraction, keeping things on a positive perspective, or taking a negative energy and figuring out a way on how to alchemize it into something good. I know a lot about that. And the same thing goes for, just taking your time and making it worth something. It's the same thing with people that are in the Juggalo community that would meet Violent J and Shaggy at shows, in VIPs or whatever the fuck, and tell them that it's their dream to make it to the gathering and that they've never been to one. And it's like, bro, you can literally do anything you want. You just sometimes have to put some effort into whatever it is that you want, and you'll get it. You can't just sit around and expect it to fucking be given to you. Unless you're the boy Blue, and then, you beg for long enough, you'll be able to get somebody to fall pity on you, and you'll be able to get a gathering ticket for free. Like, literally, if, like, we've actually told him multiple fucking times, even though he's only gone to one fucking gathering, we told that motherfucker multiple times, just show up, stand at the gate, people will literally fucking give you money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so noticed a little hiccup in some of the music videos that I was supposed to fucking hook up and watch. Fred is probably not going to go. He probably hasn't e-begged enough to get a gathering ticket. All right, so let's see. All right, cool. I got that taken care of, so hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to fucking have this queued up and everything, and then I accidentally shut down the fucking my fucking internet window. So, back to this shit. We gotta take a look at some music videos, because I've got the time. We got about an hour and a half left of this show, so we're gonna try to pump through as many of these fucking music videos as we can, because I want to quit this at midnight. I seen him there 2 years ago, and I said all that e-begging paid off, huh? Like, literally, we had to entice that motherfucker and tell him, dude, if you show up, if you fucking get a ride there, you could e-beg in real life. People will give you money if you're standing at the gate trying to fucking make money to get into the goddamn gathering. All right, and then on top of that, you walk around, you're the boy blue. People want to give you beer, all right? You will fucking, you will be recognized. People will fucking see you and be like, holy shit, you're the boy blue and you're at the gathering. Here's a beer. And he won't even need to e-beg for beer. Hell, he could probably survive off of that the entire fucking gathering. But yeah, so nevertheless, The Haunt's coming out, and it's going to be released on August 12th everywhere. So all your Spotifys, all your Apples, all your fucking YouTubes, it's going to be there. And also, they're going to be most likely selling physical copies of the Gathering of at the Gathering of the Juggalos. All right, now that I got that shit out of the way, let's take a look at some more of these fucking iconic stage ninjas that are going to be performing during the daytime. So the first person or group that I've got going up on here is Mantra of Morta with the song PIG, which is an acronym for People in General. And by the way, is it me or does the Haunt logo look like a fucking, what is it called, an ambigram? Where it's like you could possibly read it if you like flip it upside down or flip it around or something like that, and it becomes like a different word or something like that. I tried to look this up. Hell, I tried to have ChatGPT fucking help me out and give me an idea of what it could possibly say as an ambigram. Nothing. But it looks like a fucking ambigram. In this case, we need to mind your ambigrams, all right? Not your anagrams, your ambigrams. The beginning, the end is the beginning is the end. Smashing Pumpkins. But now this makes me wonder. Now that the Naught is going to be coming out, we're going to have that last fucking deck, or is Jay going to give up on that fucking idea? You know, since they're going to be retiring and shit, chances are pretty good that they could just pump out some fucking ideas. Because all they're going to be really focused on right now is all the big four. Well, after they retire from touring. Yeah. That fucking, like, specifically that. Like, I have a friend of mine, he actually draws his own imagery of all of the Joker cards, he's already got one of the Naught. Alright, so enough of this bullshit. Let's talk about the music videos. Let's watch Mantra of Morta Pig. This video contains images that some may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright. Well, this is probably going to be PG in comparison to some things that I've watched. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, so scary. I like that sound. Okay, she had me at black. I'm in. What does her t-shirt say? I mean, it doesn't really matter. She's kind of hot. All I saw was feminism, and all I thought was sandwich. I wonder what she does to fucking make her vocals sound that good. I like the attitude in this chick. Okay, I'm actually curious about this t-shirt, so... Okay, feminism is the radical notion that women are people. I'm just gonna keep my fucking mouth shut right now because that is the most logical solution. Because I have thoughts. Oh shit, I knew that was coming. This is that chorus though. Dude, I love her attitude. I barely know what she's talking about, but I love this attitude. I don't know what I don't know what I'm hearing, but I know what I like. Yes. Like, dude, this is some absolute fucking anger. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, she probably has 7 personalities. Of course she does. She's a female. That goes without saying. This bitch is crazy. I bet. But, like, on the real, though, like, Jesus Christ, she is everyone's ex. For real, though. But, like, I like it. Punish me, mommy. That's what I'm fucking saying. Just the fucking rage and angst in this woman. Oh, dude, she fucking hangs, bro. That's awesome. She's got the fucking back piercings to hang. Like, I've seen that shit at fucking Mushroom Head concerts and shit. Like, dude, do you see that? Like, do you not see that shit? Like, look. Do you see that? You can see the fucking hooks in her back. This is dope. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm being for real when I say I like this music. I like what I'm hearing. See, like, about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I really started getting into a lot of female-led or all-female metal bands, and part of that is kind of due to Raven Black, but also like a lot of J metal, like Baby Metal and fucking Hanabiya and stuff like that. So like this definitely falls into the category of that of that section of metal that I really like. That's what I said. Wiggles was talking to a piercing artist the other day. We were talking about that. I've seen people fucking do that shit where they just like hook themselves up. Like I've seen this at the intersection here in Grand Rapids. And they would just hook themselves up because they have piercings in their backs. And then they would just hook them, they would just set up the hooks to hook themselves and get fucking pulled up and get suspended. And then they would just fucking swing back and forth. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking... I would never do that, but that looks fucking awesome. And putting that in a music video on top of that. I'm fucking with this. Like, I'm vibing to this. But I don't know a fucking thing about the message that's being put up in here. You know she's got a fucking fetish. Like she better be fucking hanging like up in the air if she's, while performing at the gathering. I will fucking jizz with a limp dick if that happens. So smart, but fail to see with the wisdom at your fingertips. We are so much more, but you refuse to see. We are so much. I'm going to attempt to hang myself. You can try this at home. This chick's got a very beautiful voice, but then you get the fucking angry, fucking angsty feminist in the fucking verses. She hangs, we throw things. Fuck no, Bizarre. Like, I'm down to fucking see that shit in action. To me, it's like, okay, just about anybody can possibly do that shit if they've got the fucking shit. It can be a normalcy in a different area, but when you're in a world like our shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I personally think that that's a unique position because I don't see that in our fucking circles. It's like the Vampire Club Zargorg talks about in the animated story on Punching Down Daily. But, like I said, this is a situation that we don't normally see in the fucking Juggalo community. Shit in a hot dog bun and throw it. No, that's for somebody else. Somebody who really likes fucking glizzies. That is going to be at the nighttime section of the Iconic stage. Let's remember here, fucking Midnight in Yami eats his macaroni and cheese with uncut glizzies. I just want to put that out there. Anyways, like that chick, I feel like she's got a good voice. I like her energy. I don't understand a fucking thing that she was saying. Probably because I don't relate with I might not relate with what she's saying, but I like hearing it. So I'd like to actually see that performance go down. And that might be actually something that I could put in my fucking playlist. She has a cover of Master of Puppets. Oh, bro, I am in like all the Flins with that. Because I do like Master of Puppets. Alright, so the next one we've got is Moppy with the song Devilish. I remember mentioning this name when we were going through the list of people that were performing at the time, and I made fun of his name. He's got a lot to fucking make up for that in order for me to fucking be interested in somebody named Moppy. So let's check it. Assholes live forever.
Hey, it's all motherfucker, and I ain't thinking you ready. I'm thinking you worried about all the people that type in your shit, and you petty worried.
Okay.
I got your girl looking red, not burgundy. I'm the white boy down from the Bourbon Street. A lot of motherfuckers thinking that they heard of me. Well, I heard of you. You ain't part of the crew. Disrespecting anybody, they gonna be inside my shoe.
See, like, I love chopper style shit.
When I'm ripping the beat, and while I'm ripping the beat, your girl suck on my D. And when I'm done, we'll go home and fuck on the sheets. Bitch, you think you slicker to me? Haha, boy, stop pretending to be, because they call me crazy, insane, and local.
Okay, I have to say, I love this dude's flow style. This is the shit. No fucking lie. Yes, Bedlam for main stage. 100%. I agree with you on that one. But yeah, you're right, Swill. Moppy's going hard on this one. I enjoy this.
Oh, you think I'm afraid of the bullet? Come bully you, helping me out on my life. Ho, think that I'm afraid of death? Dark side, yeah, that's the way I rest. Shot town kid, come test the best. MOP, who's fucking next? Who the fuck you think you're really fucking with? I'm a boss, a lost cause, I'm heaven sent. To the light so I can show you who you're messing with. Look at shit, bitch, I'm so devilish.
It's getting to a point, I'm going to have to say this, it's getting to a point where having the fucking balklava is almost useless because of how many fucking people I have seen in different genres of music that are wearing the goddamn ski mask. It's almost becoming a normalcy. I've never heard of this guy, but I'm liking what I'm hearing. I just want to put that out there because, like, I'm not a fan of the ski mask, and there's very few people that I feel actually can fucking pull it off. It just seems like this is the new edgelord shit. At least to me.
I do not think you understand what you're about to get into. I'm living a savage life, some hooligan shit that you wish to continue. And if you do hear is a shotgun, whenever my work gonna double up. This is only
I fuck with this.
on the other side of the call throwing up. Someone please give them a bomb. Wakey, no mistaking, it's midnight. I am the devil on your shoulder. Ask me a question, I'll give you my insight. But I do not think you can handle it. My advice is something you wanna package it. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. You think I am bluffing? Nah, I am a savage bitch. You claim you hard, but you really.
No, to be totally honest, I agree with you on that one. Like, how do you wear a ski mask the entire fucking set? Like, dude, think about Sagan Umo. Like, that motherfucker was on stage at the Gathering with that shit, and then he jumped off stage for another set. Somebody else was doing a set, and he fucking was in the mosh pit. Dude, that has to be green screened to death right there. I like this. This sounds pretty fucking good. Okay, so dude's got skills. Not gonna lie, dude's got fucking skills. I really do like this dude's fucking flow. Hi. So, going back to the mantra of Morta, what were the scary images? Just a angsty fucking feminist? But yeah, Moppy's dope. Moppy's dope. I really like that. I really like that junt. And, like, his flow is very fucking dope. It's just his name kind of off-puts that shit. So it's like, Moppy. And then you hear this shit and it's like, what? Like, I'm hella shocked at that. You can tell by that angle that it was a drone shot, but it was also green screened at the same time because I doubt that dude was standing on the edge. All right, so we got the next one, Redburn with the song Hell No. All right. Yay, more metal. This opening, seriously, who does that remind me of? Like, there's a fucking band that it kind of reminded me of. Actually, you know what it sounds like? It's like on some fucking Bruce Dickinson opening shit. But I can't fucking hate on it though. Oh damn, they got Chris Angel as a guest on the fucking video. What the fucking... Okay, what the daughtry is this opening? It's not over. Try to do it right this time around. Falling in reverse wannabe. Or maybe it's the other way around. But dude, I love sometimes life's little unscripted moments when when I pause it and the fucking still shot that I pause it at is fucking just hilarious. Like this, like the drummer, seriously, he looks like System of a Down syndrome. Yeah, this does kind of feel like Hollywood Undead. You're right, Vampira Clown. Yeah, it definitely gives off the fucking Hollywood Undead kind of vibe. The intro sounds like all the things she said. Oh yeah, because like it sounds almost. Let's start over again. We'll listen to the beginning and see if it does come off as Dido. Yeah, I see what you're saying right there. What up? All the things she said, running through my head, all the things she said, running through my head, all the things she said, it's not a lie. This is not enough. Yeah, but and then it kicks in and it's like, yeah. Hold on. Yep. Oh, it's god damn it. Oh god, the song is one of those we must overcome all things kind of videos. Like, for real, son. But, like, don't get me wrong, like, I do like Hollywood Undead, but I am going to have to fucking shit on Timu Papa Roach over here. It just sounds very simple. Like, that's the problem. Oh my god. Alibaba Lincoln Park. Just the way that fucking chorus is constructed. It definitely comes off in that fucking Hollywood Undead, Papa Roach kind of vibe. Yeah, I'm sitting down during their set. Like, I'll stand, but I'll stand over there. Like, I'm going to be the guy that's watching them as I'm standing behind a tree trying to take a piss. 40-year-old still crying about high school. Right. You got a guy that's playing bass with a wizard beard. Diet Spanky G fucking playing the rhythm guitar. Oh, they got 2 fucking lead singers. And this is when you go get a slice of pickle pizza. For real though. Oh man, I can't wait for the pickle pizza. That's gonna be the highlight of my fucking shit. Oh wow, they had to mute everything and all these haters. Dude. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the fucking band that Toki and Murderface were trying to sign to their sub-label. Yeah, what was that song called? What was that band called? Get Thee Hence? One guy is the screamer and the other one's the pitcher, catcher, whatever. And they got a DJ, so yeah, it's definitely on that trying to fucking change nu metal kind of shit. Was this Darby's idea? Because I know he likes nu metal. Oh, look at how edgy he is with that fucking bandana wrapped around his neck. One of their band members looks like Diet Bam Margera. Don't get me wrong though, I am shitting on this, but I am low-key enjoying this. Because I did grow up in this era. The fucking solo is so goddamn boring. They were like, we know that juggalos like rock, and we know that juggalos like hip-hop. What if we can find a diet band that has both? And we can pay them in fucking heroin. Redburn. Oh. Okay, whatever, Diet Chris Angel. What the fuck? They have to have the Casio keyboardist. Okay. It's a good jam. Like, in a sense, it's kind of a feel-good jam, but that's about it. I think I've said everything I needed to say about that fucking video. Let's go to the next one. Are You Happy Now by Resistor. We're gonna get into some other fucking people that we do actually know. So just stick around. We have to go through all of these because these are a lot of the the super known unknown kind of people. Okay, I'm in. There better be a re somewhere in here. Especially from coming from that big motherfucker. Oh, another new metal band. Oh, okay. Well, at least it doesn't sound fucking like emo nu metal. This is the other side of it. It's like, oh, what's that fucking band? What hold on a second, I'm gonna have to do some quick research here. Yeah, it's like the non-Japanese version of Maximum the Hormone. Okay, fault with this band. Never give the drummer a fucking microphone. I prevail. Damn. That is a low... Wow, they've really changed it up. They kind of went deathcore on this one. We got this band because we couldn't afford Lorna Shore. That's what it's starting to sound like now. The guy's fucking turntable is a CD player. I want to hear pig metal. It's like they fucking mixed deathcore and nu metal together. It's almost confusing. It sounds fucking fresh though, I'm not gonna lie. I do like this fucking vibe though. Damn, dude, that fucking... The bass guitar is tuned low in this bitch. Okay, like, I'm not gonna lie though, I like that. I really do. I really like that one. Okay, here's a goofy ass one. This might be better as an instrumental to me. Honestly, like, I want to know what it would sound like without the fucking DJ. I feel like the DJ kind of takes away the metal aesthetic. Okay, so we got Saving Vice. Okay, so bear with me, okay, because it sounds like Latin. Haec est ars moriendi is the name of the fucking song. What a different contrast compared to the previous band. The band kicks the butt of the previous band we just saw. Dude, yes, exactly. Like, I was like, we just saw one side of, like, nu metal, and now we see, like, this side, which is, like, the metalcore, deathcore, and somehow nu metal all together as one kind of shit, and that was actually not that bad. But, like, low-key, though, I do like that sound that Redburn has, even though it's Diet Hollywood Undead. But Resistor here actually sounded pretty fucking fresh. I'm not going to lie. Might I see you as a member of that pit? Because I feel like that would be something that you would be down with. Fucking pitting it up with that motherfucking band. Alright, so the next one we've got, Saving Vice, Haec est ars moriendi. I don't know if I said that right, but we'll find out. Oh shit!
Is the little death that brings obliteration.
This almost sounds like an opening for a gent song, but we'll only know if it's gent if they have at least 7 strings on the bass guitar. More fucking deathcore! This is on that same tip as Resistor here. Yes, okay, it's on that fucking... Dude, gent it up. Make it gent. Okay. I'm down. Like, honestly, like listening to this, and I went to the last gathering I went to was last year, I believe. I'm just gonna put it out here. I'm just gonna say this now. Okay, you've got this band, and this band sounds absolutely fantastic. You've got Resistor, who sounded absolutely fantastic. Mantra of Morta, which to me also sounded fucking fantastic. And this may or may not be a popular opinion with what I'm about to say, but comparing these 3 bands to what I saw last year, Kim Dracula can suck a fucking dick. Now, if that same energy in the scream comes in and it's all like slow playing, we've got deathcore, fam. Yeah, this is kind of on that metalcore kind of tip. So we're taking it back to metalcore era. But this is like more modern. This is a more modern version of metalcore. I don't care how gay that dude's dancing in the music video. This sounds pretty fucking fresh. Yeah, I agree to that one, Vampira Clown. It does sound like Cradle of Filth and Meshuggah. But we need more gent. Does it gent? Yes, it does. Dude, it went deathcore on us. And gent. Holy Will Ramos, what the fuck was that? We got a little bit of pig noise. I'm gonna rewind that. Why is it that the fucking metal lead singers that are able to do the pig squeal look like the twinkiest fucking lead singers you've ever come across? Like, compare the look of this guy and his body and skeletal structure to Will Ramos of Lorna Shore. Like, those two look like they could be in competition for the biggest twink in deathcore. Yeah, I like cowbell, but I just gotta have gent. Does it gent? So far it does. And it's deathcore and metalcore. I can fuck with this. And it does kind of have like that black metal kind of look to it in the video. I need more pig squeal too. I can't... Dude, you are fucking correct. Slaughter to Prevail is by far one of... Like, I would say they're definitely up there. Like, Slaughter to Prevail has fucking risen up the ranks. And I do like them. I just happen to like fucking Lorna Shore as well. But, bro, this this right here is exactly what I have been searching for and have probably been wanting at the Gathering for the last few years. Like, since probably 2021, I've been wanting this sound at the Gathering of the Juggalos because I think it would be a perfect fucking fit. All right, next song we've got Set for the Fall with their song Product of Pleasure. Pop. Maybe it's a song about Fago, I don't know. Or not. Okay. Bro! Okay. Damn. Who would I compare this to? Oh my god. Okay. Pop Evil. Like, that's the first thing that came to my head was fucking Pop Evil. They sound like Pop Evil to me. Let's see, Kyle says POD. I have yet to hear them talk about the love of Jesus Christ, so you might be wrong. Jelly Roll's new band. Right, though. God, who do they sound like to me? They look like Jelly Roll but sound like Pop Evil. For real, though. Like, this definitely belongs in that butt rock era. Like, this totally fucking sounds like absolute butt rock. So it does fall into that Pop Evil Breaking Benjamin fucking catalog. So are you gonna do something other than stare at the fucking black, you know, the fucking light stringed mirrors and shit? And sing about your fucking girlfriend or whatever the fuck you're singing about? Wearing the Canadian tuxedo? More dick rock than butt rock. It's dick and butt rock. It's a fusion of dick and butt rock. Pop Evil is one of the worst bands I've ever heard live. That goes, like, dude, imagine living in Grand Rapids where they're from and having to hear Pop Evil on WGRD all the fucking time and having to hear Free Beer and Hot Wings suck their fucking dick on the radio every morning. That's what I had to go through. You're a fat piece of coal that's going to be shaped into a diamond? Is that what you're fucking telling me?
I am a soldier of fortune on any side that's against you. Weapon of massive distortion. I am a product of pressure.
Just imagining these guys at the Allegan County Fair performing. That part right there, that doo sounds pretty fucking dope. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Breaking Benjamin. Oh, they decided to get a little genty with it? Like, during that break, they decided to edgelord. That's a good one. Edgelord. Oh, I'm weak. Oh, bro, that's fucking fantastic. And don't get me wrong, though, like, they decided to get a little genty during the fucking break. You mean to tell me that you had that in you the whole fucking time? I'm disappointed. I'm not mad, just disappointed.
Ripping the mask off pretenders, make you remember witness, notches on a concrete hilless.
You know, it's not very often that you see a fat drummer.
Product of pressure.
And they're fucking...
Product of pressure.
Yeah, their bassist kind of looks like Wolfgang Van Halen. Like, before he lost the weight. But Jesus Christ. Now, keeping in mind, like, that's another one of those things in the wheelhouse that I listen to a lot. You know, is, like, I grew up in the butt rock era. I have no problem with it. On the real, let's be real here. Dude has a good voice, yeah. He does his cleans very well. Is it a gathering fit? I don't know. Just judging by one song, I might have to say, let's give these guys a chance. Let's see what else they fucking got. So yeah, set for the fall. See if you can see it on your fucking music apps, and see if there's anything else that's out there that might, hope to God, is a little bit more genty, rather than just a goddamn break. Next song on the fucking list is our Juggalo homie, Suicide, and the song is called Gather. It's only 1 minute and 20 seconds, so let's fucking do it to it, Lars.
This next one goes out to the Juggalos.
Oh, it's a live boy.
Yo, I woke up in a tent, covered in my sweat, sun burning up my ass. I don't want to smell my scent.
Oh, gee, what did that look like? Did you catch that? Did you catch that? I know Kyle caught that.
I don't want to smell.
Gee, what does that look like? That looks familiar, now doesn't it? People in the chat, if you know, you know, put it up in the fucking chat. We definitely got to have that old school throwback. Because why the fuck not? I mean, we got Suicide to fucking do that shit. Exactly. Exactly. I don't give a fuck. Put them up. Kyle, put it up.
My scent, 7 a.m. when I crawl out. Light a motherfucking blunt, pass it off, and I call out. Woo, woo. I don't care if it's played out. Say it back, homie. Sun's rising and the day out. Fuck yeah, we way out in the middle of nowhere.
See, I love Suicide because he's such a fucking dork. And so am I.
Something you can suck off, but we ain't hit the showers in a minute. It's the gathering, you wouldn't get it unless you've been in it. Family, family, what? Family, what? Family, what? Family, what? Family, what? Family. Ain't no place quite like the gathering. Yeah, there's no place like home. There's nowhere else.
See, I love this dude. And also videos like this right here, I believe that this was a video that was shot for Gathering in the Matrix, when everybody had to get shut in and we had no choice but to fucking gather online. So I believe this is footage from that.
Gather, bro. Ain't no place quite like the gathering. Yeah, there's no place like home. Ain't nowhere else I'd rather be. Yeah, do you even gather, bro?
You goddamn right. You fucking right. So yeah, the Suicide Gathering exclusive. That's all that it was. But dude, fucking Suicide is a fun thing to watch. He is fun as hell. And he's such a nice guy too. Now here's another one that at first I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I think I've had enough time to be able to do some research. And it is conjoined by Siamese Goat God, which is the combination of Cartoon Bondurant and Enoch Ex Mortis. I think that I actually made a joke in my posts, kind of to Cartoon Bondurant's expense. I don't know if he saw it, but I did it out of love. So in the post, if you go in my post, I actually said that that Post brand cereal is not the reason for that fruity smell in Battle Creek, Michigan. It's Cartoon Bondurant. Now that works on levels because Post brand cereal is from Battle Creek, Michigan, and so is Cartoon Bondurant, which I did not know at the time. I literally could drive 45 minutes south and hang out with Cartoon Bondurant if he wasn't so busy, and neither was I. So, shout out to Cartoon Bondurant. It seems like he's getting his name out there in the Juggalo world too. Obviously, he's already on second stage with Enoch. Let's watch the video, and I will still not shut the fuck up.
Professor Thickness, your supplies are ready.
Ah, yes. The recipe for the perfect rapper. Face tats.
Ha!
A beard.
Ha!
Everything weird.
Yeah, that's definitely Cartoon Bondurant. And smells like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
I'm a half ago, it's mathematical, growing demon horns like an antelope. We've both seen the floor of a funeral home. Now we red carpet walking at the fashion show. From the
Dude! I did not expect that coming out of Cartoon Bondurant. So, like, ever since this shit started fucking Cardi B and Enoch, no, that's not, like, Cartoon Bondurant is the fucking shit, though. He is such a nice dude. Seeing him getting interviewed from various different juggalos on shows and podcasts and stuff, he has had nothing but positive and infectious energy. Enoch, I have seen him do lives every now and again, and he seems like a very chill dude. But I don't really know a whole lot about Enoch X Mortis. I do know that he's had his name around for a while, though. All right. So you know what this actually reminds me of is kind of the same thing with fucking. What was it, Gorilla Voltage is kind of what it made me think of. Because you have one guy who has like a slower flow, and then the other guy who's like an absolute chopper. The only difference is that Enoch X Mortis has a high-pitched vocal range.
Tell them we let the devil in, death and pestilence. We at war with modern medicine. Stepping out of my skeleton, passing through portals, exiting, harvesting jars of mescaline, harvesting jars of mescaline. Wishmaster, hit the coin in the well.
I like that line. Oh, damn. You're like, look at Cartoon Bondurant with how into it he is in this video.
Like Goku and Vegeta, fusing into Vegeta, we the best of both worlds, like Iron Man and Magneto. I can't.
Ooh, damn, fam. Like, that's a fucking dope-ass bar right there. I fucking dig that shit, and I do like the beat. Holy shit, though, that fucking line, though, you know? Like, combining MCU references and combining that with Dragon Ball Z shit, like, you've got my nerd flag flying, son. Cartoon Bondurant, I want to hug you. Just for that bar alone.
Up this sharpedo, we camel clutching these mumbling rappers riding torpedoes, about to sink these little yachties. We the type of that you don't bring home to mommy. Why your dad's work, cause we'll make her squirt while she do Pilates. When Illuminati tries to hit us up to buy the Siamese go before we go.
Dude, this dude's got fucking bars.
Pray to the Lord, worship the Siamese goat. We do that type of shit, you shouldn't go and try it home. Acid tripping, microdose, running still, listen close, let us show you how to be original. Illuminati, demonically, bodily, follow.
See, like, this dude's got fucking flow, too. Like, both of these guys got fucking bars. Dude, that fucking background ad-lib with the chorus is fucking dope, where it's got that deep-ass voice in the back. Backmasked. Dude, it sounds so fucking fresh. I dig the shit out of this. Like, I fucking dig this shit. I fuck with this. Okay. And then they just skip into the distance. That's funny. Like, that is a very comical way to end that shit. Dude, fucking Cartoon Bondurant, I definitely want to fucking play some Nintendo with you. Like, on the real. And I'm a solo player, so, like, that says something. You've impressed, like, these guys have actually, I'm very impressed. I am very fucking impressed with that one. I bumped this track, not sure about the rest of their music, but this one's decent. They're like, I fuck with it. Like, I'm seriously looking at this shit. I'm fucking with this. Alright, let's get into the next track, which, this ought to fucking close a thought in my head. So it is Sinister with the song Sarcophagus. This is that guy that Ouija recently fucking did a crossover album with. So let's go ahead and check it out. Impress me, sir. Devereaux.
You don't look so good, Mom. Love you. Big old kiss for me.
Demon at the depths, they better not fuck with me. Reanimated dead, they flesh, the only thing that's left of me. Knives up in my back, and I ain't never trusting y'all with me. I'm bringing them death with me this time, a bitch you about to see. I stay in my sarcophagus.
Okay, so he definitely has that fucking vibe that Ouija is attracted to. So it definitely fucking makes sense that Ouija would have done a crossover album with him.
Yes, this is my necropolis. Some people right through the oculus. Not fucking around with the populace. I think they might be conscienceless. And I do not have time for
like this
was anonymous, but I'm opposite. I'm
this music video. Dude, you know what he looks like? He looks like if a younger Corpse Grinder Fisher became a trap rapper. Yeah, this dude is pretty gas, I'm not gonna lie. But just looking at him, I'm just like, when did George Fisher become a trapper? And on top of that, like, taking a look at this music video, the only thing I'm thinking of is, I want to play a game. Okay, it's got that Ghost Main feel there, too. Yep. Definitely Ghost Main. Like, everything about this just screams Ghost Main. Yup. See, like, I could fuck with this. See, I definitely got the wrong impression. But Ghost Main would have actually ended the song right here. I think.
Mommy's with the maggots. Demon at the depths, they better not fuck with me. Reanimated dead, they flesh, the only thing
I like this.
Knives up in my back, and I ain't never trusting y'all with me. I'm bringing them death with me this time, a bitch you about to see. I stay in my sarcophagus. This is my necropolis. Some people right through the oculus. Not fucking around with the populace. I think
okay.
I'll be conscienceless, and I do not have time for this. I wish I was anonymous, but I'm opposite. I'm Ghostface when it's dark again, little bitch.
Fuck yeah, bro. Just random wearing a fucking mask and holding a machine gun like we're in the Purge look right there. Yeah, that is true, 621. It doesn't need the music video. It doesn't add anything to the music video, but also let's keep in mind we're not 100% focused. We're supposed to be more focused on the music in and of itself rather than the music video. But once I'm locked into the song, I'm going to start talking about the fucking music video in and of itself. If Ghostmane, Ouija, and Tech had a kid, it might sound like this. And Ouija has the baby, of course. Alright, so this is the the next one, like, that I fuck with. Like, I do fuck with that because I do fuck with Ghostmane, I do fuck with Ouija, and I do fuck with Tech. So I could definitely fuck with Sinister. Obviously not the same Sinister I thought it was and what have you, but it is what it is and what have you. Next track we've got to check out, which is Schizo with the song Wild Things. Now, I thought that this was interesting because the thumbnail is a throwback to the book Where the Wild Things Are. And I've seen Schizo here and there at the gatherings, even if he's not fucking performing. He still gathers. This dude is definitely for real 100% a juggalo. Alright, let's check this. Yep, Schizo, Michigan. Let's check this chant out.
I count 6 shots.
Yup. Hey, look, it's Frank Nitti. Ghetto nerd. Fuck yeah.
Where survival's the only rule. The majestic beast of the wild. 5 for down.
Frank Nitti.
First of all, Flint water still dirty. It's a chemical in the pipeline. I really hope they clean that shit up, but it probably won't happen in my lifetime.
Now, this is actually the first time ever hearing Schizo's music. I've known about Schizo for quite some time. He's been around. So, like, this is definitely giving me a first-time checkout on there. Yeah, was going to say that looked like Nitti standing there. Yeah, it's 100% Nitti. So if Nitty's around, then you know that there's going to be somebody that might possibly be there to try to hold his fucking pocket.
I've seen the worst in people, and it all starts with greed. I can see the lies to religion, and it starts with the mustard seed. I'm cut and bleed, but I'll stampede like a herd of the lion. Listen to the sound of a dead man dying, or a small child crying, or the iron when I find, cause I'm hotter than a fireman coming out retirement. But who the fuck really
Dude.
cares? Everybody in my city on welfare, Obama phones and Obamacare. Man, I wish my granddad was still here, cause shit getting wild. Evil as a child, everything backwards and upside down.
Ha, that's dope.
It ain't shit funny when you're buried in the ground. You try to run away, but you can't get far. Young barbarian raised in the bar. Walking.
Yeah, he's definitely fucking repping Flint sound in this video. I love this guy. Okay. See, I like how he's fucking referencing the book and the movie Where the Wild Things Are and referencing it to Flint. Because, you know, that, like, obviously that's where he's from, that's where he's grown up, and that actually fucking kind of makes sense.
They try to get rid of me. Cripple my people with financial illiteracy. I get the picture.
Yeah. Nitty.
The tactic try to drain energy. Moving cocaine out of trap to get pennies. We fighting for everything, man. I need dinner. We hearing gunshots like we in a rack, but that's in our yard right there in the back. So what should I do when my siblings are starving? 7-Eleven leaving messy like Marvin. For all of my on the mic been a bar. They trying to send my ass back to the apartment. Violence is high and money is low. For pennies and nickels they cutting your throat. For stunting and fronting they taking your coat. They selling you dreams while taking your vote. And shooter gets shot, that's the word on the block. Where they don't discuss IRA or no.
See, like, this is definitely talking about that true hood shit right there.
Standing in the lot, young kids is strapped. Can't go to school, can't take a nap. Can't go to sleep, for life there's no app. They changing the rules every time we adapt. If you looking for the bullshit,
Bizarre, calm down.
if you looking for the bullshit, don't look far. Don't look far. Walk through the hood. Walk through the hood. Where the wild things are. Where the wild things are. When you grow up in the world, everyone born with a scar. Walking. Walk where the wild things are. Where the wild things are.
Like, dude, this is definitely a fucking a bop. I fuck with it. See, and what makes this good though is that it's real shit. Yeah, Frank Nitti and Schizo, Michigan. And my cat decided to jump on my lap because she's ornery. See? See how I attract pussy so easily? They should have had Will sitting on the roof bobbing his head. Right. While somebody else was yelling, "Jump!" So yeah, like that being the first taste of schizo, I'm down for it. Cause it is on that real fucking hood shit right there. Like I can fuck with that. And that is kind of something that I would expect from schizo. Alright, so this is the next one, and I believe that this is a song that a lot of people have been curious about just because of the band name alone. Squid Pisser, with the song Both featuring Zane Drayton. Now, Squid Pisser, just the name alone is like being attractive. So, without further ado, let's check out this shit. This ought to be interesting. Oh my god. This is anarchy already in chaos. What the fuck is this? Dude, this is everywhere. Like, both the music and the beat and the fucking music video in and of itself is just absolute fucking insane. Squid Pisser is a side project for Grodius Maximus from Guar. Is that, like, are you for real? Dude, yeah, dude, this is definitely 100% like grimy fucking mosh pit, dude. Like, this is windmill, fucking kick and punch everything that you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely that kind of fucking bop. Look at this shit! Dude, you know what this reminds me of? Infant Annihilator. That's what this reminds me of. Like, this is just, like, it's complete and utter fucking noise, but the energy behind it is so absolute. And tell me this doesn't remind you of Infant Annihilator. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you could Dude, everything about this is just chaos. And maybe this is something that's needed at the gathering of the Juggalos. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, dude. Is he screaming into a rubber chicken? It literally looked like he was screaming into a rubber chicken. What the fuck? What is this? He's got a fucking prosthetic leg. Dude, what's with the power of Grayskull woman right over there? I don't understand what's going on. What the fucking shit? This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense, but I love it. Dude, it's so fucking insane and random, and there's a dick on the fucking mannequin for some reason. I wouldn't say suicidal tendencies because not once in this video did I see a Pepsi. Part early Slipknot. No, dude, it literally comes off like grindcore. Like, this literally feels like grindcore. It's almost anal cunt-like. Yeah, it's a great place to pause it again. Life's little unscripted moments. I better fucking unpause it before the haters start getting erections themselves. That's a kitty. And that's the only word I fucking understood.
I'm not strong enough.
Video by blockbustervideo.org. What the fuck? Dude, that was absolute fucking insanity. I think the best part was like the dude fucking barfing blue soup on the mannequin. Right? Like, it gives off so many different styles of energy. Like, it reminds me of so much. It reminds me, like, Squid Pisser here fucking reminds me of, like, Iggy Pop and a lot of crust punk. Fucking, it reminds me of Infant Annihilator, Guar. It, like, you know, like, there's, like, so many fucking bands that I think of when, you know, just, like, even the ones that are just, like, on the tip of my tongue. That was awful, to be honest. The video might be interesting to watch with it muted. I mean, it's only 2.5 minutes. Let's test that. So, let's see. Okay, here we go. We'll just have that play in the fucking background. But yeah, dude, this is G.G. Allen on crack, all right? Like, G.G. Allen on crack and fucking... Like, if G.G. Allen was on crack and was recording a song on a 45 and they put the 45 in and sped it up to 78. Or maybe 33, you know? Like, that's this fucking song. But, like, everything about this fucking video, whether it's the video, the music, the lyrics, everything was just nonsensical. And so, like, as 621 said, this was just awful, to be honest. You can tell when something is purposefully trying to be shit and when something is purposefully trying to be serious, but then it turns out that it's shit. You can tell with this video that they're not trying to be serious. It's actually supposed to be fucking shitty. And I think that's kind of the point. Did I just see a flash of Raiden from Mortal Kombat? Like, there's so much in this music video that you have to take in a 2.5 minute fucking time frame. All of the cuts and shit and fucking big titty Diet Shira right there. Like, even she is fucking like, what the fuck? The video is better than the music. Well, like I said, you know, the whole point of this is to be terrible. Like, even this part, I think this is my favorite part right here. Yeah, like, this is just absolute fucking chaos. Just watching this shit as it goes. Like, we're not supposed to understand it whatsoever. And I think that's the point. That, once again, that's the only fucking song lyric
Not strong enough.
that I know, that I could understand. Other than that, everything about that was just absolute fucking chaos. Look in your inbox. The album cover is Chaos 2. Alright. That looks like Garbage Pail Kids, which actually fucking works out very well because Deck One Delt is coming out with fucking Garbage Pail Kid cards. And they're going to be dealing them out at the fucking tent that has the Juggalo Super Podcast, which, by the way, I am a card. So if you want, go there during the Super Podcast. You can get a pack from them for like $5. Ought to be a good time. All right, next track that we've got 4 songs left. And I think that's well enough time to be able to wrap that up. So I think I timed this right. If not, we'll just go a little bit over and wrap up the rest. Vlad's Skeletal Circus with the song Better Off Dead. Hopefully it's not like Squid Pisser here, where it's just absolute fucking insanity. I don't think I can deal with 2 videos like that at the same time. Or like back to back. Alright.
Okay, gang. Looks like we made it. The Factory of the Dead.
Wait, Zoinks, this place looks kind of spooky.
Oh shit, terrible acting.
Uh-oh, let's just get in there, guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You must be this evening's entertainment.
Yeah, I'm Vlad, this is the Creature, and this is Buzzkill Bumpkins, and we're the Skeletal Circus!
Okay.
Alright, you can set up over there.
Interesting cold opening.
Alright, groovy. Hey, that must be the smell. Hi, I'm Vlad, and we're the band, man.
Yeah, we're the band.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, this is telling of where the fuck they're from. Saginaw Escape on that fucking QR code. So, yeah. Saginaw.
Yeah, we're pretty far out. Guys, we need lots of monitors. Guys!
What?
Like, I don't think that's the sound guy, man.
Jinkies! Anyone have a plan?
I do. Run!
Oh god, are they trying to do like a Scooby-Doo playoff? Okay, not what I was expecting. This basically sounds like we got these guys because we couldn't afford Dresden Dolls. Don't ask me how I know about Dresden Dolls, but I do, and that's what this reminds me of so far. It's like a combination between Dresden Dolls, Dog Fashion Disco. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say this sounds like a combination of some select songs from Dresden Dolls and some other select songs from a Detroit local band called Dead by 28. Muck Sticky. I hope the new gen thinks we're cool. I don't care. I know I am. Always have and always will be. God damn it. Fucking No, dude, definitely not Primus. No, I definitely get, like, the feeling that you would get with Dresden Dolls, you know what I'm saying? That's, like, the vibe I'm getting. Yup, there you go. Fucking Scooby-Doo playoff. Why do I get the feeling that it's, like, kind of Maneskin-y? Oh, no. Man, what is this? It's like, I'm okay with this way that this sounds, but at the same time, I'm just like I'm okay with the way that it sounds, but I'm just thinking to myself, is this something that should be even at the gathering? Or were they just like, oh, it's a random band with makeup on that are kind of clowny, so let's fucking throw them on? Like, does anybody feel this at all? Mr. Bungle on acid. Which is interesting because half the time Mr. Bungle usually is on acid, but this don't feel like it's it. kind of a video the band from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 movie would do. Kind of reminds me of Tomahawk with Mike Patton. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's something that should be at the gathering. They need Satan, for real. Oh my god, like this feels like I'm listening to Maneskin. But I think it is cool that they had like the nod to Scooby-Doo. Just their acting chops could be cooked a little bit better. Alright, I've had enough. I'm starting to form a headache. Besides, I want to watch the next motherfucking thing, which is... Yeah, this gathering out of the best of best on stage. Autocorrect fucking up. Fuck this song. You know what? We're just going to move on to the next thing. We're going to watch the next one. It is Spaceship by Wicked Wood. And they're all homies. So, you know this is going to be a good one. Hey, that's awesome. Hell fucking yes.
Number one dad in the get rich quick crew. Number one dad, number one dad.
Bitch, I'm on a spaceship. Take hits, break shit, day trip, stay lit like this. All they do is shape shift. Straight dick, basic, fake kids, you know how the game is. Bitch, I'm on a spaceship. Take hits, break shit, day trip.
Hell yes.
All they do is shape shift. Straight dick, basic.
Fucking Hulk Hogan in this bitch.
Bitch, I'm on a spaceship. Need me your house, need me your Tesla. What's the amount? Put it on credit, put it on cloud. Know I'ma get it, figure it out. Know they expensive.
You know, it kind of almost sucks that Kreyz had to fucking remove the red face paint. I don't know if he just doesn't do it anymore, or if because like he just don't want to do it anymore, or if he stopped doing it because the Juggalos for Jesus guys started fucking doing it. But it's just weird seeing his face without all the red paint. Gravy, on the other hand, seeing him in the mask, that's, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Hulk Hogan. Dude, this has got a bump in the fucking trunk. Boy is killing it on the fucking lyrics, man. I love this flow. Dude, that fucking change up in the lyrics. That's fucking killer. Fucking Hoagie, dude, with the... Fucking, I love Hoagie and his energy in this shit. Dude, fucking Gravy's voice is so goddamn deep. I did not realize how deep that motherfucker's voice is. Dude. Who is their fucking beat maker? This fucking kills. No lie, bro. That Taki's outfit is... Dude, that... Tell me that ain't fucking Hulk Hogan in a goddamn nutshell. Just wearing shit like that.
We the Dons of Deuce, and we both look pimpin' in a suit. Come go with us from the roots, or you better run the shoots. so hopeless and a fool. Sorry, dude, have to take it back to school. Even Watson thinking now elementary too. Didn't know but shoulda knew. Doctor Who caught me shitting in his booth. Got away with it by blaming it on you. Bitch, I'm on a spaceship.
Number one dad in the get rich quick crew. Number one dad, number one dad. Number one dad in the get rich quick.
I fucking dig this beat. This fucking song is pretty dope, and I've heard some other shit from Wicked Wood that I absolutely adore. Like I dig the fuck out of these guys, and knowing them through the Juggalo circles and everything, I'd say like I think it's fucking fantastic. I'm a fan and I'm friends and I fucking dig the shit out of it, and I love seeing the progression over the years. Alright, next track we got to get into. So we got this one and one more. Wild Bill, Back on the Wagon. No idea. No idea at all. Let me take a look at the photo here and see what we're dealing with. Alright, so Wild Bill looks like solo shit. Let's roll.
Please hold.
No, I don't want to.
Hi, how can I help you? Welcome to Music Access.
Hey, Wild Bill, here for a meeting with Rob.
Sure, have a seat and help yourself to a drink.
Cool, man. Drinks?
I'm gonna do the whole goddamn thing. All of it.
Oh shit, a ginger rapper.
Picture me live-sided, rolling down I-35. I've never been freer. There's just something about this line. Whether to walk it, cross it, support the right to snort it, tote it, quote it, and rewrite it, or just blow it off. Time has been a hella funny thing to flow through. Lay you down in white roses, death to the showroom. Gather yourself before you move post. Indeed, big homie like NB, and I don't do toast. Big red, I don't do jokes. Off surf, reaping the wars of what it is the dude song. Damn, I got my mood shown.
This definitely feels like it's one of those personal fucking tracks, you know?
Why you want it? I can't stop being doper than y'all. I'm too honest. Steady hand like I'm cutting something. New knowledge. And what's this cheese to a fromage? I've been out my whole melon for the marriage. Bring the game some hope.
Okay, this definitely feels like a Cypher verse or something. You know, or like, not 106 in Park, but like one of those other BET kind of shows. He has a Young Jelly Roll and Merc feel. Yeah. But it's just like, it feels like it's one of those, this is a fucking Cypher submission songs, is what it comes off like.
The fire, I can jump the broom quick, but I can't elope. Love struck the Auburn, hella sweet. Y'all cannot provoke. Jump stupid round my eggs or get your body yoked. Swole up, your girl been keeping chicken choke. This old alchemy bought the farm and I picked the roast.
But like, it's definitely one of those songs where he's just gonna stand still for the majority of the fucking song. So it's just like standing in front of the mic and not doing anything. I don't know. I don't see this dude fucking pacing across the stage if he's fucking doing this shit.
This the most, y'all the less. I'm leaning left, the present show. Bitch, I'm bliss and it's pigeon-toed. Funny how it is you walk stupid, warping worlds. Yeah.
I'm just not feeling this song.
Funny how it is, walk stupid. Look. Look. It's classic Park, third coast off the handle. I refuse to budge. Call up your 5, I'll pick 4. We can hit the mud. Y'all bunt for cliche replay tactics. I stunt real verse, most deaf motivated practice. Y'all some fucking hacks. It's appearance, it's a strike.
I mean, I like the way that he's flowing shit, but it's just his presence is not there, and the beat just sounds like Cypher shit.
Drop a drama. I'll let the goons up out of Arkham for your baby mama. I stopped swinging once I saw you couldn't take the pressure. Scope hopping's not a tactic, products of the lesson. Yeah. Step not toward me or mines, pleasing names. Or you'll end up waving the passion cards from your
Yeah, but I'm just not feeling it.
I mean, like a home. Holla at your boy. Back on the wagon. Put that guy out there.
I like the beat. It's just like there's something off about this. I can't fucking quite put my finger on it. Yeah, because like if you look at the music video, like if you watch the music video, you can clearly see like he's just rapping. Like there's no like and like when it shows like the camera angle where he's like focused in on something, but he's not focused in on the camera. He's like, or like the side camera, he's focused on the front camera and he's not doing anything. He's just standing there. So it's like, you got to understand, when it concerns the juggalos, we actually fucking focus on whether or not you have that energy on the stage when you're fucking performing live. So this guy, I'm just like, no, usually I'm a man with a lot of words. It's just when I'm watching this, I'm just looking at it like, yeah, there's no fucking oomph to it. There's no energy. The dude looks like he's nervous in his own fucking music video. And that's gonna fucking kill the vibe. It's like, the flow is good, the beat is good, but it comes off like Cypher submission. And then in the music video, you're reading his fucking body language and his energy. He looks like he's nervous in his own fucking music video. So, like, I mean, other than these shots where it's like him on a couch with a cigarette and a fucking bottle of Henny. Is that Henny? I don't know. It looks like a Henny bottle. But I'm just not feeling the emotes. All right, we got this last one. Worldwide Panic, Break Me Down. Now this is the video that this is the one that I said before, just based off of the fucking picture that they submitted. It literally comes off like Euro metal. Like their fucking picture submission feels like Rammstein or something to that effect. So hopefully it could be as good, if not better. Something. Another fucking butt rock metal band. Oh my god, another fucking butt metal. Like, another fucking butt rock band. It's a heavier orgy. They just need more fucking lip liner. Oh my god, it's a My Girlfriend Broke Up With Me song. Now it does kind of have like a somewhat of a, I don't even know. That drummer is really relying on hi-hat. Dude, like my fucking battery is running low right now. But I'm just like soaking this in, and I'm feeling, yeah, Papa Roach got old. Like I'm feeling once again on that Breaking Benjamin vibe. Like in that fucking wheelhouse, Breaking Benjamin, Pop Evil, Daughtry, like it belongs in that fucking era. I ate a really spicy chicken sandwich just to see if I could feel anything. Yes. I put 17th layer hot sauce on a fucking snack wrap and it tasted just like the spicy snack wrap. That's kind of where this vibe is coming from. But it's just like, oh god, is this on the tip of fucking my girlfriend left me and I'm sad about it kind of fucking feel? That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, it literally comes off like orgies going through a fucking mental breakdown because their girlfriends left them. Okay, there we go. Finally, something. Right, sick puppies without the sick. Puppies. So it's about fucking time that something of substance came in with this band trying to be a metal band. They finally started to be like, okay, we gotta let our angst out and fucking screamo this shit. Okay. Oh, holding the ghost nuts. Typical fucking metal move. Alright. Oh, nice. Threw a little sweep in that fucking solo. Okay, that right there, what does that remind me of? Like, it was cool to see that that dude ended up having somewhat of a sweep, but it doesn't sound like a sweep. And then that wow, 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 like that came out of some old school fucking rock and roll. Wow, that once again, okay, back to the fucking butt rock. It looks like a fat DJ Ashba. See, Wild Bill, that is fucking energy. You gotta feel the shit out of what it is that you're doing. They're not just staring off into space. Okay, so it's definitely not gent. I think that bass guitar only had 4 or 5 strings. We need at least 7. But yeah, I'm like, all joking aside, it sounds good for what it is. Don't necessarily have that much of a problem with it, but that's like one of those bands where it's just like, all right, let me see what else you got. This might not be the best representation, but I'm feeling like there's at least something there. You know, like, I can't fucking hate on it completely. But other than that, like, there were quite a few fucking bangers that were in that bitch. Like, the ones that I haven't heard of that I liked Mantra of Morta. Moppy actually impressed me. Redburn was the beginning of the fucking butt rock, trying to be gent, but not really gent kind of shit. I really liked Saving Vice. Siamese Goat God, obviously. Sinister was actually not what I expected. Squid Pisser was fucking insane. And I'm crazy. So that says something. Like there's a lot of stuff in this that I dig and might have to fucking check out in the latter run. So there is that. We might have to check out some of the nighttime jaunts next week. We're running out of time. We've got like another 2 weeks, 2 episodes of the Crazy House before I head out for the Gathering of the Juggalos. So there is limited time. I got cat hair all over me because the pussy was all over me. Anyways, yeah, so we're limited on time with what it is that we're going to be able to watch for the next 2 episodes. But definitely stick around, just like you guys did this time. Thank you guys for coming in and watching, participating up in the chat. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Even some of the people that are douche nozzles that decide to try to fucking lurk or try to say condescending things in my chat. I appreciate you guys too. because you're concurrent viewers. And you give me money. Thank you. All right, I'm getting up out of here. Deuces. I'll see you guys next week. Unless you want to watch me play video games, I'll be over on Twitch, usually around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at the night. I'm currently playing NHL 09. I am playing as the not the Grand Rapids Griffins, as the Red Wings. And I am currently in the fucking finals playing up against the St. Louis Blues. It's one hell of a fucking battle to try to get through the semifinals. All right, I'm out, y'all. See you guys next week. Deuces.